With rumours starting to circulate about the next Call of Duty title released in 2016 by Infinity Ward, we decided to take a look at all of the hard evidence that does suggest that indeed the next Call of Duty title will be set in space. Hello, I'm Tom with OpZed, and in today's video we're going to be looking at all of the evidence that supports that the next Call of Duty title will indeed be set in space. Over the past couple of years, it's no secret that Activision have changed the formula of the Call of Duty franchise. Incorporating a brand new 3D movement system with Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, it seems like this 3D system is here to stay. In fact, taking a look at some hard evidence, we can still assume that this year's Call of Duty title will be continuing on with this brand new movement system and indeed will be set in space. First of all, let's take a look at Activision's trademarks. In May 2010, the publisher of the Call of Duty franchise, that's being Activision, filed several different trademarks and domains for future potential Call of Duty titles. These included Call of Duty Space Warfare, Call of Duty Future Warfare, Call of Duty Secret Warfare, and Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. Now, of course, since then, Call of Duty Advanced Warfare has been released. That was released in 2014 by Sledgehammer Games, but the other trademarks have yet to be seen. In fact, over the past several years, most of these trademarks have been abandoned and forgotten, and therefore we can assume that these titles will never see the light of day. However, what these trademarks do suggest is that Activision was planning a future Call of Duty title, and more to support the fact is that they was planning to release multiple Call of Duty titles that was based in a future setting. Of course, we did see the release of Call of Duty Advanced Warfare in 2014 and Call of Duty Black Ops 3 in 2015, but what we've got to look at is the development cycle of these particular games. In fact, Call of Duty Advanced Warfare started development in 2011 after Sledgehammer Games helped Infinity Ward with Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. So now you might be asking yourself, well, what does this mean for Call of Duty? Well, it means that in 2014, when Call of Duty Advanced Warfare was released, it means that every single developer was already working on a future Call of Duty title. Sledgehammer Games was of course working on Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, Treyarch was 2 years in development with Call of Duty Black Ops 3, and finally Infinity Ward was 1 year in development with Call of Duty 2016. This statistically means that each individual developer was in development of their game by at least 1 year before they even knew how Call of Duty Advanced Warfare would go with the fans. In fact, when Call of Duty Advanced Warfare was released in 2014, yes, there was a massive backlash with the community, as quite simply they did not enjoy the brand new movement system, but by then it was too late for Infinity Ward because quite simply they was already 1 year in development with their Call of Duty game. This means that when Activision did approach the developers way back in 2011 to develop a brand new era of Call of Duty, that no one knew how this would go down with the fans, and therefore they was kind of taking a shot in the dark. In fact, taking a look at a bit more evidence that does suggest that Call of Duty 2016 will indeed have 3D movement and or be set in space, we can look at an interview by Mark Rubin, who was the lead executive for Infinity Ward, and see that within this interview he was very set on the idea of a Call of Duty set in space. Of course, this is directly corresponding with the campaign mission in Call of Duty Ghosts, in which was indeed based in space. Now finally, to conclude this video, I do want to say that Infinity Ward was under immense pressure from Activision after the release of Call of Duty Ghosts, as quite simply this game just didn't go down well with the community, as a lot of people just thought that the traditional Call of Duty game was just a copy and paste every single year. Therefore, what you've got to bear in mind is that Infinity Ward wanted to step outside of the box and create something that we've never seen before, and well, it would appear with Call of Duty 2016, that is exactly what we're going to get. But anyway guys, let me know what you think in the comment section below, and also leave in the comment section below what you would like to see from a future Call of Duty title. I've been Tom with OpZed, and thank you ever so much for watching this video.